Greetings again everyone. Mid-December last year my lovely wife kindly agreed to let me have my Christmas and birthday combined present a little bit early so I could have a spot of pre-crimbo outdoorsing. So I took her out for a trial run over the solstice period with someone we all know who you'll see in a little bit. But in the meantime, after the trip, I had loads of computer virus problems, data loss. I had to do a load of recovery to get files back, some of which I got back, some of which were badly corrupted or just gone completely. So I haven't ended up doing the video that I wanted to, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. It was a trial and I think that comes across. Enjoy. I say took her out over solstice because I think that's what you call boats, isn't it? Love, you've really excelled yourself on the Christmas present front this time, thank you. And here it is. I've gone waterborne and joined the Colorado Club. This Colorado is the KCC 335HF, the Hunter Fisher version, with raised inflatable seating areas, mesh stern bag, loads, and I mean loads of seat back storage, and it's got a couple of motor mounts each side for the trolling motor that you can get for them. I've got this from a really helpful bloke called Paul off eBay, so if you're watching, Paul, very pleased with it, mate. It's gone to a good home. Cheers. The build quality of these inflatables is way beyond what I'd hoped for. I knew they'd be much better than a beach toy, of course, but this thing's a proper boat. From the grade of the nylon to the fittings and the stitching, it's really well put together. Craftsmanship is absolutely superb, and it feels more than capable, which is a good job because the trip was, when was it, mid-December, in foul weather, so I didn't really want to go swimming in the Kentish River then. If you've been umming and ahhing about buying one of these and it's down to sort of strength and quality, you can put all your doubts aside. Well worth your money. Some of the first videos that I started watching on YouTube were Pete from Maverick Outdoors. So I always used to watch the videos wanting to be in the middle of the river, knowing how it felt, and you know, the wind and the smells and all that different perspective stuff. I knew what it was like down the banks of the river, but to be in the middle of it looking the other way, now it was something different. I'm into wild camping and so is he, but wild camping in a boat, completely different picture, and I knew I'd have to have a go at that one day. So thank you, mate. Cheers for inspiring me. I'm sure you hear a lot of that, but everyone seems to be buying Colorados nowadays. You should work on the sales team, mate, or at least get a commission. As you know, I do love a bit of DIY, so I did try making my own, but it turns out it's a lot trickier than it looks. And the one I really fancied would have worked a lot better somewhere like here than here. Didn't take long for I had to add a couple of bits though, of course. I put an anchor line on the bow and one on the stern with a Leatherman carabiner, courtesy of Roach, thanks mate, and a corkscrew dog tether as a ground anchor. Just spin it in. And clip it on. Job done. Wear goggles, don't cut towards yourself, carry a condom. We're always told to protect ourselves, so I did the sensible thing, got a personal flotation device or buoyancy aid. Although I bought this and stuck one of my own whistles on it, I managed to fully kit it out for safety thanks to the generosity of Funky and Roach on our Strength in Numbers trip. So, one of my own emergency whistles. Hemorrhage control dressing from Funky. You could carry more or smaller, but personally, if I'm only going to carry one dressing, I want to know it's big enough to do the job for something serious. And a Leatherman Z-Rex rescue and escape tool. And Monarch 6 triple LED torch from Roach. So cheers again fellas for contributing to my safety on the water. Much appreciated. Just in time and all by the looks of it. I was going to be kayak Santa for the weekend. I had some big plans for a little mini Christmas tree round a campfire, tinsel in the branches, presents under the tree, you know, the full works. But it didn't really pan out the way I'd hoped, as you'll see from the trip. So where are we off, love? Rainham. Rainham.
It rains in Rainham.
And what are we doing in Rainham?
We're not doing anything.
We're not doing anything.
You're doing something.
What am I doing? Running away with pirates?
Apparently so, yes. So I woke up and you had abandoned me. I have a galleon abandonment issues this morning.
Galleon abandonment
otherwise
issues.
known as gay. And, yeah, abbreviated.
Yeah, G-A-I.
You left me to become a pirate.
Did I? Right, that didn't actually happen though, did it? I think this was just a dream.
Yeah, but I still felt very, very left and alone.
Oh no.
And a little bit upset.
And a little bit upset.
Meeting up with Alex, who also joined the pirates.
He joined the pirates as well.
I'm not happy with that man. Yeah, should be fun. In fact, I've nicknamed you
Yes.
Pirates of the Carrybergen.
Yeah, she's come up with a title for the video, Pirates of the Carrybergen. That's inspired. Absolutely inspired.
I thank you.
Am I going to meet these mermaids on the river?
Maybe.
Maybe. What are their names?
We haven't named them yet. These are the ladies of the moon.
Oh, I see. Right, well it's night time that I'm going, so I might meet them.
Maybe.
So I'm going to meet them all, am I? Wow.
And these are the ladies who make the sunset.
Oh, I see. So we've got ladies of the moon, the sun and the sunset.
The sun, the sunset,
I see.
and the moon.
And the moon. God, they're all going to be there. It's going to be a party. So, exactly on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate me?
Right now,
A lot.
10 and a half.
10 and a half, that's a lot, that's a lot. There's the parking on the right that we talked about online.
Are we parking here?
I don't know, it's probably a good idea.
Shall I?
Yeah,
This is parking for environmental agency, I don't know.
we're only unloading, aren't we?
Well,
Are we here?
I think we are, but I don't know where here is.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to mourn the passing of the last idiot that tried this in December in the rain. Rest in peace. He absolutely hates me right now. He probably loves my motivation, but hates the fact that we're here, and I'm not overly impressed, but there you go. So this is where we're setting off from, Teapot Island in near Tonbridge in Kent, not a million miles from Tonbridge anyway. It's near Yalding, Y-A-L-D-I-N-G. That's the Teapot Island pub, and that's where we're going. That is actually Teapot Island. It's got a teapot museum, if anyone's into teapots. I think that's it just there. But there's the new baby. Thought I'd better get a bit of footage just in case the camera gets a bit damp later and it won't record anything. But yeah, if we can do it in this weather, we can do it any weather. Unless the river freezes, and then we'll just hike down it. I can't bloody wait. I'm like a kid in a sweet shop. It is a bit bleak though, isn't it? Not the ideal canoeing, kayaking weather.
Yeah, so we've had to take refuge in the tent.
Yeah, we've hidden.
It was just monstrous out there. We were both getting a bit hypothermic. Had to get out of that.
You know, 2 strokes forward, 1 back. It was that bad. You get blown off course, literally blown off course.
Yeah. Feeling a lot better now.
Yeah.
But it's 5:30.
Yeah, that's how bad it was. It's 5:30.
It's 5:30 PM and we're already in the tent. Don't think we'll be getting a fire going today.
No.
Well, the wind seems to be getting worse and worse.
And the rain has not stopped, as promised. I think we would have been a bit stuck today without a tent.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Very grateful for it.
And like, you know, how much time and energy you would have spent trying to light a fire right now, and how much warmth it would have given you compared to spending 5 minutes to put a tent up.
Go on.
Here we go. Yeah, this is definitely testing.
Yeah. And this isn't like the Highlands of Scotland. This is just the banks of the Medway. It's not anywhere really extreme, except today.
We wish you a merry camping and some nifty new gear. So,
yeah, we're feeling Christmassy now, guys, yeah. If you come across these on your travels, do not handle with woolen gloves. I was clearing a bit of space out of the wind for the kayaks to go when we camped up, and I discovered these things fall apart really easily, and then they don't let go because of all the little hooks they've got. You just end up with your gloves covered trying to pick them off. In the end, I just gave up and balled up the gloves for later. Alex laughing and walking away saying good luck did not help. A few people obviously having the same idea. So we're just starting to get ourselves together. Gore-Tex back on, you know, a bit dry and warm. It's a nice feeling to be able to get out of the tent and have a walk about. But the river is what I would say at least a foot higher than it was last night when we arrived. So we had a dog walker come past where we were camped up by the lock. And he said it would be a lot higher tomorrow, so he was right. Obviously a bit of local knowledge helps.
Are you sure this water's sanitary? It looks questionable to me.
Ugliness. Ugliness.
And that's how fast it's coming out the lock. I've got to say, this kayaking lock is alright. It's a proper crack. Filthy dirty wet last night, but today is just beautiful. Check this out. It's a hard life. Effortless panning, just spinning round in a boat. This is fantastic. To anyone who's got one of these canoes, I never knew how good they could be. They're just amazing bits of kit. Really put a different spin on things, quite literally when the wind hits the bow. That is a lot of fun. So Mr. All Outdoors was timing the trip and it took 11 minutes. 2 hours against the stream yesterday. In the rain. Les Miserables. After the proper soaking we got, Alex very kindly sent me some dry bags. An 80 litre Highlander X-Lite roll top dry sack. And a couple of these airtight lock sacks which are certified to 200 feet or 60 metres. Tested and approved by the Navy Experimental Diving Unit, don't you know? Although if I get down to 60 metres in a kayak, game over. I've got an issue 90 litre liner in my Bergen already, so I'm going to use the Highlander one in my 35 litre day sack. And I'm going to use the lock sacks for my repair kit and any maps I need to take kayaking. Nice one, Alex. Very generous, mate, and very practical considering every time we met up so far it's been rainy season. Let's make the next one a sunny one, shall we? Swedish.